So for the next 6 to 8 weeks, I'm hoping that we can share with the community about our journey at the point, about the stories of families, of kids, of the community, stepping out on faith, coming together to do something transformative, inspirational. To we talk a lot about the issues that we have in our community, about the struggles that people have, and now it's time, I believe, that we have a generation of parents who don't just want to talk about it, we want to be about it.
This is an opportunity to put commitment and real action behind the things we've all said that we wanted, that we needed for our children, that we needed for our community. This is a perfect opportunity to say, okay, we've talked about it, we've dreamed about it, we've prayed about it. Now it's a chance to let's be about it. Let's put our hands to the plow. Let's all contribute what it is we have to make this community, to make our children, to make this school the kind of place that we can all be proud of.
It's a community building project, so we want to share with you over the next few weeks what it's like, and why it's so important, and how it can benefit your child and the community at large. So that's what we're going to be showing over the next few weeks. The Point is a center. It's not just a school, it's a center for education, inspiration, and transformation. So you can use the space as well and lease out the gym and the auditorium and the conference room areas, and we believe it's going to be a benefit for the entire community.
They walk into it, they be ready. You know what I mean? The order. I do like on Fridays too. I think that has a lot to do with it too.
What's Fridays?
How y'all allow them to kick back and
Fun Friday.
Fun Friday where I see my son pushing Thursday. He start Monday pushing to Thursday because if Fun Friday come, he got to sit it out. He's upset. You know what I mean? That's unique. I don't know.
After assessment.
Yeah.
Let me throw that in there.
Yeah.
Haven't called them. Your mama, the sign is up. You know, 8-year-old. You know, with that type of enthusiasm and excitement. So even though he doesn't get the big picture, it's big enough for him to have that type of excitement.
Well, it's their school.
It's their school.
They take ownership of it. It's about creating a culture. You create the culture that you want based off of the vision.
Yeah,
and everything else, and you stick to that. You don't veer from it. You don't compromise it. You don't lower your standards, and everything else will weed its way out. That's not a part of it. You have to start in kindergarten and see them. Plant the seed and see them from kindergarten through 12th grade. Don't wait until high school to start thinking about college and wondering. By that time, it's too late. It's too late. You got to plant the seed early. It begins with a genuine love.
That's exactly what
It begins with a genuine love. It begins with a genuine love for them.
Love and esteem.
Right.
I think you are really talented, really smart, really capable. And I love you enough to insist that you live up to it.
And you have to value that person's life. You have to value them, each and every child.
So you're saying that they'll feel it. And once they feel it coming from you, they're more happy to comply. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Man, it's got to be something deeper than.
I love you too much to allow you to come here at 8 o'clock and to leave at 3 and to do nothing.
They're gonna empower their kids as best as they can. I mean, and that what she said in the vision, money is not a problem. I mean, you have to use what you have. You have to use your resources and what God gives you. And like me, like I said, I go to work. I love dealing with kids. I don't ever wake up and say, this is not what I want to do. We go to work and we have a good time, and we want to make them as best as possible, as best, and educate them as best as we can, and point them in the right directions. So,
despite the money or whatever.
despite anything,
Right.
whether you're sick one day,
Nobody's getting paid what they should, or
Not even just money. I mean,
In any
anything.
field.
If you sick one day, you know, if you have a headache, you have home problems at home, you still go to your job and you give those kids the best that you can. Because you never know what child you're going to touch one day. You never know when you're going to empower a kid one day to want to read more, to want to do math or science or whatever more. I mean, you have to go to your job and do the best you can, and they do a great job of picking those people.
They really still, even after definition of burden, they didn't understand what burden meant. So breaking it down best I could and using what we were given. The first example was doing homework. And the first person that spoke, just so you know, it was Micaiah. And Micaiah says, well, I don't know what you're talking about, but I like homework. That's not a burden. We're actually standing in the new gym. So this is the place where the Point Royals will practice and compete against other schools. We are starting middle school next year, so our 6th and 7th graders will compete with private schools and charter schools around the state of North Carolina.
And
basketball.
they'll play us public schools.
Yeah, basketball and volleyball and track, and so we'll have a lot of things that other schools have as well. So we're standing here in a future classroom where kids are going to be learning and playing and having fun and really growing into college scholars. I'm excited to show you the end result of what this will be one day when we come back in a few weeks later and it's been transformed. Everybody wants to see, you know, how long is it going to take? What is it like to transform a showroom into a school, into a state-of-the-art school for a community of kids who really, really deserve it.
And we didn't want for our children just good enough or something to just get by. We wanted something that every day when they drove up to it, they would be proud, they would be honored, and they would know that they deserve our very best. And we wanted a facility that said that, in addition to us saying that.
A few weeks from now, at the end of this series, keep watching with us. You'll be able to see the transformation.